Hello and welcome to Stop Now. This is Experiment Lab, the daily show with JK. I'm JK, your host for today's show. It's week 3rd and we are on day 11. So we are launching a new promo, and with that, we will begin our daily experiment. Hello and welcome back. Wow, that was amazing, isn't it? Amar has joined. So Amar, this promo has been launched by us, and it is kind of on the background, it is running, it seems. So probably I will turn that off if it's running on the background.
Okay.
So there is an audio issue with Amar side. So let's go with today's update, right? So what do we got? So we just had an interview. I can't play that. I just wrapped that interview now. I'm a little bit exhausted because it was a 1 hour interview for the client. I will share that details in a short while, the client and also the other one that is pending. That is one more interview. Every day it's kind of an interview season. So instead of a daily show, it's like an interview show, we can rename it. And this is for the BBI client. So this again, through one other vendor, CyberThink, with whom already he is working on Charles Schwab client. And this is the funniest thing, like they just keep giving you, irrespective of whether you are employed with them or you have a contract with them, they continue to do this. So that is one thing that I wanted to share. And this is later today in the afternoon. And the interview that I had just now, I will bring that up. Well, obviously, we just had an interview. So it was like almost an hour. I thought it was a shorter one so that I can get ready and prepare for the show. But it was a long interview and it was a nice one. He was a friendly person, PMO director Chad. I just gave that, and Amar was listening quietly at the later part. So let me ask Amar, what is his update? So where do we stand, Amar?
Yeah. Thank you, Zuka. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. We all can
Okay.
hear you.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Today update. Okay. Let me share my screen. Then you will get the update. Today update is also I received a phone from Mohit. They are going to uh, schedule an interview for my profile. So Tuesday they will schedule the interview. This one.
Oh,
Then
that's
I
a good
have,
news. It's an interview for you.
yeah, right.
So did you talk to him already, or you want him
Yes,
to have a call?
yes, we already talked. They will probably within 1 hour they will send the interview schedule. I mean calendar invite. Yeah, that's the news from my profile. Also, I am getting many emails for net also. I have replied many. Yes, you see here. Still, I am receiving email from the recruiter side. Oh, this is an RTR. I need to reply all. Also, I am working with Peter. I confirmed one RTR for Peter also today. Yes, that's the update actually for today. Still, I am getting many emails from the recruiter side.
All right. So then we will focus on getting some calls, right? So that will be more interesting if we get calls. And also, again, I totally forgot that he's getting onboarded on to LTI, right? Citibank project as well. That is happening. So that process has started. You all can see that like Citibank addendum for him, like to sign and start the project. That's going to happen. And also Bank of America is happening. So many projects are getting onboarded. So we don't know. We don't have the resources to handle as well. Let's see like how this plays out. Meanwhile, we might get few calls, and it seems like during the interview, I got a couple of calls.
Yeah, hi, my name is Lavish, and I'm calling you from Altimatrix regarding your project manager role. If you can please call me back at 951-821-5661. Thanks, bye.
Let me call him. What position
Sure.
is referring to? Hi, Libby. Sorry, I missed your call again.
Yeah, hi. Sure, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thanks. I thought I will just brief you about this opportunity. And this is a full-time role with our company, Altimatrix. And client here is Fidelity. And this is a remote opportunity.
Okay.
Okay, and we are looking for money, right? Money.
So is it actually how you got my information?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
How did you get my info?
Yeah, I got your resume from Okaya.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, they shared your resume. But after that, I saw your profile, and this position is a hands-on project manager role, and they're looking for someone with the banking experience. So I just want to understand what kind of position you're looking for right now.
So this is a project manager or a scrum master role?
This is a project manager role.
Okay, project manager role. Okay, so is it a contract or contract to hire? What terms is
No,
this?
this is a full-time opportunity. This is a full-time.
Full-time with the client or with your company? Your company.
No, my company.
Okay, Altimatrix. So what is the full-time package?
I think they already spoke to you about it. All right, give me 1 minute.
Oh, the one like I confirmed with Okaya, is that what you're saying?
Correct. Yeah, I think you confirmed for 120K.
Oh, okay. All right. So what will be the next step? Like, will there be in-client interview?
So you will have one round of internal screening. You will have one round of call with my client partner and one with the customer. I will go and share your resume with the team. But I just want to understand what kind of role you're looking for. I saw your profile, you mentioned you worked as a Scrum Master and Program Manager as well. So what kind of role you're looking for right now?
I am open to, I've done both, right? So that's the reason, like, I'm flexible on whichever gives me the best option, like, I'll go with that.
Okay. And most of the projects were like short term. You are working as a contractor and you are looking for a full time or you are interested in contract?
I just want like to know like whether it will be a long term, because why I choose contract is it's more beneficial for me with the rate and all. Been getting $70 or $80. But if it's full time, again, I just have to negotiate on that, right? So you know that. So that's why like I was not looking for full time. But if it is good opportunity and it's long term, like I'm open for full time as well.
Yeah. This is a long term opportunity. So that is the reason we are looking for someone on the contract with us. Sorry, full time with us.
Okay. So will there be like a managing?
Where are you located right now?
I'm in Texas.
Okay, and currently you're supporting a project in Washington, Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle team. Like the Bank of America is Seattle-based team on the fraud tech side of it. Like my PMO and all sits in Seattle.
Okay. Yeah, this role like they are looking for someone who can support the Eastern time zone.
Yeah, that will be preferable for me. So.
Okay. And also, I just want to understand you're fine with 120K or what is your salary expectation? Because how much you're making right now on contract? Just want to understand.
In contract, like right now, I'm getting $70. So if it's like.
So you're fine with 120?
Yeah, the full time with benefits and other things, like I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we have insurance, 401k, and paid vacation. Vacation comes to 80 days.
All right.
I will go and share your resume with my team. All right, and based upon the feedback, I will try to set up an interview.
Oh, all right. So you are based here in US or you are in offshore?
No, I work from India office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Take care. Thank you.
Take care. Yeah, thanks.
Well, let me check like who is this person? I don't know. Well, it's not coming up. Well, we have so many emails, Amar, so it's hard like to find out who exactly submitted and what was that. But meanwhile, let me pull up this. If you are getting any call, just go ahead with that.
Yeah, sure.
And I just want like to show that it's a general agreement that we have to sign this on the LTI side of it. Then what? Vaccination status. Oh, they're asking all these things even before onboarding. Yeah, this is the offer, right? So that's one thing we wanted like to share. Okay, these are personal information that is going to create some controversy. So let's leave it to Shiva to do those things, and probably we can play this out at a later time.
Sure.
So any other initial thoughts or questions you have, or you want like to share something?
No, currently I think it's okay for today.
Okay, we are just halfway mark. We have 15 more minutes. Probably we can play out some interviews that was done. No calls for Nate, no calls for Peter, no calls for Amar, no calls for Shiva. Oh, that's a surprise.
Yeah, I already received 2-3 calls.
So that's one thing, like we just need to make sure that the calls comes during the daily show. That way we
Yes,
can have some conversations and
that's true.
wow, this is too much for us like to even look into this. Well, that is the fun part. Again, Shiva's shared this, the offer letter that he'll be paid 130,000 per annum, and he'll be working in Florida, Tampa, at city for with the name of the person and all those things, details, employment at will. This is the crucial thing, right? So why we talk about these things is unless you are a US citizen or a green card holder or you have some employment authorization document, you will not be able to work for full time with these vendor companies, right? TCS or L&T, these companies will not sponsor, though they do provide the H1B sponsor, but they will not pay this much of salary if they know that like he's on H1B, right? They don't transfer and do all those things. And the beauty is all these things they can terminate at any time without any notice, without giving any reason. So the employment at will is what an objectionable practice in most of the corporate world. That I just wanted like to highlight and talk about this. But anyway, it's a good offer, and probably he will share something with us. I'm just kidding. let's wait for a few more calls and then we will wrap up today. Meanwhile, I was trying to call someone. And instead of drying out, probably Amar, we should try to bring in Ram or Uday, our team members, like to give us update, join and explain what they were doing on the background. Even ask Ram to explain how the project is going on, the live project. That way we can have the conversation instead of
Yeah.
sitting quiet and not sharing anything or doing anything. Probably that will be the best option.
Okay. Yeah, we can.
Hi, good morning. Hi, Sanjay. Hey, hi. Market is here. I can see that. Yeah, hi, Mike. Nice to meet you. When he is here, so when Michael is go ahead and you go on project. We spoke about that. Sure. See Megan as well. Good morning. Good morning, Megan. Hello. Thank you so much for making the time today. We'll jump right in because we typically go at least every minute that we can, right, Mike? I want to introduce you, Manny, to Mike Oviedo, one of his very trusted advisor worldwide, and is working on site at Tulo remotely for organization that will spend a lot of being able to set the landscape today, right, for what it's like working at BofA in this current day and age, and a little bit about and different. And we're going to talk specifically about the O365 role today. The F5 project meeting has been put off until next year as of this morning. So we're going to focus on the O365 group, which Michael will give you some insights to the landscape, but maybe not necessarily nitty-gritty further on the process, the project, etc. We'll cover the engineering and hiring manager. So Mike, I'll kick it off to you if you'd like to do an introduction, and then Manny will throw it over to you for a minute. Then right in. Thanks, Mike. I'm a WWC contractor working with Bank of America, a large infrastructure transformation project called Capacity 2.0, and it's basically the banks facing
gigabytes, we're bringing in 100 gigabytes. With digital, we're a digital world right now. If I can get my daughter off the telephone, that would be nice. And we're getting a lot of information that's coming in that we don't necessarily want to come in. And if that starts trying to come in, it could flood the network and provide for a bad user experience. So it's one project, it's 9 projects coming together to transform, to upgrade the network. Office 365 is similar type of thing as the bank. The bank has a very large footprint and they're looking to implement Office 365 across that footprint. So that's where we're at today. And let's introduce yourself. Then we'll go through a couple of questions. We have 30 minutes here, so let's be brief and also give you some time at the end to answer any questions.
So, any idea that like what interview was this? I was playing out so that giving a clue for people to understand how banking sector is so corrupt, and also they just don't care. They just don't know who they are hiring, who is working, and all those things. We just wanted to prove that, and that's why this investigative piece. We are recording these things and live streaming these things. So, any clue, those who are watching this show, to identify who this client is, and also you can comment, you can share these things to others so that people get aware of these kind of things that is happening. It is kind of scamming the scammers. So meanwhile, Amar is getting trained on lip syncing. Amar, you have an interview, right? So how are you going to give the interview?
Yeah, I think it will be L1 interview, or I think they will take from India maybe. After that, they will take the final interview from the company side. So that as this is a L1 interview, we can face. I can face myself just by lip sync, and you can also talk about the project.
Let's try that. Let's try that, and that will be fun, right? Probably try to make that setup call between this interview. Okay, here we go. At the end of the time, like we are getting a call. Yes. Hello.
I'm Vivek here from Heritage Hotel. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. So, Mani, I think you got the offer letter from our side,
Yeah.
and I think you signed that. Okay, so I tried to get you like 5,000 joining bonus also. I just emailed my leadership to get it approved. Okay. Once it get approved, you will get the 5,000 as joining bonus, and you will get an addendum regarding that. Okay.
Okay.
And also, I just want to check, like, you are on green card or green card EAD you have?
Green card EID.
You have a green card EAD. Okay. So, like, this is valid. How much is the validity?
2024.
That's great. Okay. So 5th of September. So 5th is a holiday. I take it US. So we are onboarding you on 6th. Is it fine for you, or you want some more time?
6th is fine.
6th is fine. So 1 week notice you are serving in your current organization.
Yeah.
And do you have any doubt regarding any benefit, anything you want to?
Not right now. I think I have gone through it, and if I have any questions, can I reach you in this number?
Surely, you can reach out on this. And on 6th, I will email you as a welcome email and looping your team in CC. so that they can connect to you.
Okay, wonderful.
On 6th itself, your hiring manager will going to raise a request for the laptops and all.
Okay,
Okay. I will be there if you need any help from anything. Okay. You
sure,
can reach me out on this.
sure. I'll reach you then.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Thank
Hope to
you.
see you on 6th.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Well, this is a surprise. And before we finally end the show, we just had a confirmation within next Monday, right? Next Monday is the joining date for him. Like, I don't know who is going to join on this. On let's have fun. That's all I can say. And we just got a confirmation, and we shared all the details that onboarding is happening. And once he gets onboarded, either Ram or myself, we will, even Amar, you can have that knowledge, right? So experience is what is needed. Like once you get familiarized with how this is working and how you have to work as a contractor, it will help you out, like to clear your interviews as well as like do these projects. All right, we have an exciting promo, and I will play that again before we sign off for today.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.